Mr. Plátano Man 1989 here, and I'm gonna be talking about what I believe is my favorite wrestler of all time. Now, I've been wanting to get this off my chest because every time, or most of the time, I hear people talk about this wrestler, they talk about him in a negative light. In a negative light, as if he doesn't have passion for this business, as if he doesn't give it his all every time he goes out there. People say that he's a one-trick pony, doesn't do much, slow, can't move, handicapped, and should just retire. But I disagree. Every time he is on my screen, my eyes are wide open. The control is nowhere near my hand. And I tell everybody to shut up who tries to interrupt. I'm talking about a man who came into this business, didn't have the physique that you need to be a wrestler, but he still kept going. I'm talking about a man who started off in various territories in the 80s and is still wrestling till this day. This man has had successes in every major corporation or company. This man is my favorite wrestler of all time. I'm talking about the hardcore legend, Mick Foley. How many wrestlers can you name have stepped into this business with the body and style that Mick Foley presents? How many wrestlers can you name were put in big top matches in every company they've worked for? It goes all the way back to WCW. This man was given a chance against the world champ at the time, Sting. This man was given a chance against another man who everybody knew, Big Van Vader. Everybody feared. And he gave it his all and didn't give up. There is no other wrestler who has stepped into this business and has carried the momentum they've gained in the previous company that they've worked for and see it continue to skyrocket and grow to unprecedented heights. After he left ECW, he debuted it in the WWF under a new gimmick and was still over as ever. Feuded with the likes of Shawn Michaels, The Undertaker, and the Rattlesnake Stone Cold Steve Austin. After that, The Rock, Hunter Hearst Helmsley, Triple H, Ric Flair, the list goes on and on. Terry Funk, Raven, Sabu, Steven Richards, Tommy Dreamer. I'm talking about a man who walked away from this business in the year 2000 because he couldn't take the pain anymore. The pain that he'd been through and went through to entertain you guys. How many wrestlers can you name will lose pieces of their flesh and never see them again for this business? People say that all he does is sets up a big dangerous spot where he almost kills himself, and that's all he does. But I disagree. This man is a very talented man. Every time he speaks, he can get you into whatever kind of match he's in. Whether it's against The Rock, the Icon Sting, Undertaker, Kurt Angle, or the Shockmaster himself. Not that they've wrestled, of course. I'm talking about a man who gives it his all. He doesn't set up the big spot. The big spot comes because he leaves it all in that ring. He's ready to die in that ring. A man flash forward 2008, tired of being in the company that made him worldwide famous, tired of being a commentator, wants to get back in the ring. Now, when this man first debuted, I thought he was gonna be a backstage talent, an on-screen talent. He wouldn't actually compete because we all know what he's been through in the previous years. I thought that they will build up for one big match, possibly Lockdown against Kurt Angle. But no, this man debuted in the first pay-per-view of the year in a tag match and revived the kid inside my heart. Sure, there was a couple misses here and there, but by Lockdown's time, I knew that he was my favorite wrestler of all time. He had an amazing feud with Sting that led to him claiming the World Heavyweight Championship. Now, you can say what you want about this match, but you cannot deny that there was a sense of nostalgic in the air. I don't even know if I said the word right. The build-up to this match was flat out amazing. And people may say that he didn't earn his title shot, that he didn't earn his title run, but I disagree. He's put his sweat and blood into this business for 23 years. We then saw him go one-on-one with the Olympic gold medalist himself, Kurt Angle, who is known to be one of the most stiffest and brutal workers in the business. And he didn't give up. He continued to give it his all, through the pain, through the aches. We then saw him feud with Kevin Nash. Now, people said that this match was a commercial break for them, that they went and took a leak, took a shit, took whatever the hell they want. Not me. The build-up for this match, it was amazing. In my opinion, of course. Minutes before Hard Justice started, I knew that this was the match that I was looking forward to the most. The way that Kevin Nash only cared about the money in this business, and Mick Foley was just in it for the ride. How many wrestlers you know can get put through a table, hit with a chair, slammed on thumbtacks, and will be smiling at the end of the day, missing teeth and all? That match was bloody, told a story, and it delivered. If you saw Kevin Nash's face, he was shocked to see that Foley was still in it, that Foley was still competing and giving it his all. And then, of course, the feud after this was the hardcore legend himself versus the monster Abyss.